Steve McCartney with the McMinnville Police Department. I'm here to talk to you today about some back-to-school safety tips. Hopefully it'll keep you safe all year long. The first safety tip is to be familiar with your surroundings. While you still have a few days left, you and your parents should get together and come to your new school. There's been a lot of changes in School District 40 this year, and a lot of changes of how you get to school and how you get home from school. So you and your parents should make a plan together where they should drop you off and where they should pick you up. Safety tip number 2 is for those of you that walk to school. It's important that you walk to school with a group of friends, a parent, or an older sibling that's responsible. Remember, don't talk to strangers. Make sure you're following all the rules so you're careful. Before entering any roadway, make sure you stop and look both ways, and then check it again before you actually move. Make sure any cars that are coming see you and stop before you start to enter the roadway. Always err on the side of caution. Make sure you don't take any chances with your safety. Safety tip number 3 is for those of you that ride a skateboard, scooters, skates, or bicycles to school. Remember, you need to operate in a bicycle lane if you're on the roadway. Make sure that you follow all the rules of the road, just like a car would. You have to stop at stop signs. You have to yield to pedestrians. You have to be more careful than your average driver because people can't see you. So always assume people can't see you when you're deciding to make a movement on the roadway. And remember, there's certain times that you're going to have to go on the sidewalk. Remember, the rules are that you just ride nice and slow so you're actually going the same pace as all the people that are walking. Tip number 4 is have a plan. If something doesn't go right, make sure you go to a responsible adult and let them know what's going on so they can help you fix it and find a solution. Now it's time to talk to you parents. Parents, this is a time of a lot of stress. Kids have stress going back to school. Well, frankly, parents have some stress for their first-time students. They're not used to having their kids away from them for a while. But it's a good time to remember that besides all the normal stressors, we've got a lot of new stressors in the McMinnville School District. Almost every school in the McMinnville School District has seen some changes, so traffic patterns are going to be a whole lot different than they used to be. Kids aren't going to be doing exactly the right thing for a while, and neither are drivers. So I encourage you to slow down, take that extra minute, and be cautious. And parents, this is also for you. You know, you're going to see things that we won't, and your information is important. It's important that you communicate with your local school administration and with the police department. At the police department, you can get a hold of either Officer Mike LaRue or myself in person or by phone at 503-434-7307. Remember, open communication can save a tragedy from happening later on. Okay, the last safety tip I'm going to leave you with is that both parents and kids remember that you're crossing only at the crosswalks. Parents, remember, don't drop your kids in the middle of the block where it's not safe for them to cross the roadway. Make sure you're dropping in an area where they have ready access to a crosswalk so they can cross the road safely. Okay, now that we've talked about safety tips and open communication, I wish you the very best this school year, and I want you to be safe.